everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Sunday, and that means it's Dragon's Day. And this week's episode of Defenders of Berk was the Iron Gronckle. Fearing another attack by Alvin and his outcasts, Hiccup and his friends have been patrolling the island with increased frequency. And when an outcast ship is spotted off the coast of Berk, they make an attempt to intercept it. However, their efforts don't go quite as planned, as they constantly have to wait for Fishlegs and Meatlug to catch up with them, due to the fact that Meatlug is not the fastest flyer out of the dragons. This forces Hiccup to ask Fishlegs to stay behind on Berk to protect it while the rest of them are away. Feeling unwanted, Fishlegs and Meatlug go to a small place where they like to think about things. I can't exactly remember what they called it, and begin eating everything there, resulting in both of them having stomach aches, which then result in Meatlug producing a very special iron that becomes known as Gronckle Iron. Both lightweight and extremely strong, everyone on Berk wants something made out of it. The problem is, when Meatlug stops producing it, Fishlegs can't exactly remember the combination of rocks that he fed her that created the Gronckle Iron, forcing him and Gobber to try different combinations. Meanwhile, his friends begin to realize that they may have been a little too harsh on him and Meatlug. Okay, things I liked about this episode. First off, I loved the ending where everything comes together and basically gets back to normal. I really did like that. Also, I loved the part where Fishlegs actually had to ride Toothless. Now, you don't see the other dragon riders riding each other's dragons very often. I mean, and when they do, it's really interesting because they are so used to riding a certain breed of dragon. And so to see Fishlegs, who is extremely timid and is used to riding a dragon that's not really fast and whatnot, to be on this dragon who, I don't want to say Toothless is aggressive, but he's a lot more aggressive than Meatlug is. He's got more of a dominant personality than she does, and also being a lot faster than her was actually really, in my opinion, it was really funny. And what he says to Toothless is really cute as well. Before they take off, because they kind of have to, because there was a reaction within Meatlug that caused her to fly away with Hiccup, basically his metal leg stuck to her. And Fishlegs basically says to Toothless before they take off after them, it's like, okay, now give me the night without the fury. And I found that just so funny and just and it's like, he knew Toothless was going to go as fast as he could, because his friend was in trouble. His human friend, his rider, was in trouble, and he would want to protect Hiccup. And of course, Fishlegs wanted to protect Meatlug because she was scared and whatnot. So I found that really funny, and I also really liked the moral in here. And I guess I don't have to come out and I can say what the moral is without really coming out and say what the without giving away any spoilers, and that is that sometimes someone's weaknesses can be a strength, and that was something that Hiccup and his friends learned in this episode. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode, really wasn't much I didn't like about this episode. I mean, nothing worth nitpicking over, really. There, like, a few things I didn't like, but once you got towards the end and you realized, oh, okay, this is playing up to the moral, okay, I get it, I can live with that. So, really not much I didn't like about this episode. Okay, question of the week. And since I couldn't think of a good question that really tied in with the theme of this episode, I just want to know, what was your favorite part about this episode? As it was just a goofy little break from what's going on episode, leading you up to, you think you know it's going to tie in with the main arc of the series, and it doesn't. What did you like about it? What was your favorite part of the episode? Just, you know, let me know in the comment section. Also, in 1 week, I will be finishing up my Big O TV Talk series, and I would just like to know what you guys would like me to move on to next for Thursday's TV Talk series. And your choices are Avatar: The Last Airbender, Knights of the Zodiac, Bidden, and Once Upon a Time. Okay, voting is extremely simple. I will have like if you want comments in the comment section, and all you have to do is like or love whichever one of the 4 TV series you want me to do, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the one I do. Please note that you have until September 28th to cast your votes, as September 29th I will be announcing the winner. So this is your final week to cast your votes. We're actually getting in the final 5 days to cast votes. Cast your votes here. So, you know, get them in. And, you know, please note that in the event of a tie or no votes, I have the final decision. So, you know, if you want to have a say in what series I move on to next, please make your voices known and cast your votes. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I will have the links in the description section. But just in case they don't work or there is any confusion, here is my name for DeviantArt, for Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And also, please note that all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules, and this will be the last week I do this, unless, of course, I have to go back to it. Okay, please check out my other dragon videos, as well as my other TV Talk videos. You'll see there is a new one that has been added, Game of Thrones, which I started doing videos on last Monday, the 18th. Also, feel free to check out my other videos. You will also see there is another new one added to the list, as I just started doing comparison videos. I actually just uploaded my first one today, so feel free to check that out. As always, thank you for watching and have a nice day.